You know, they say your first impression is always your best impression, right? So I'm gonna give y'all the raw keto because I'm not that whole makeup and all this and all that. Okay, my hair is tied up and I have on my bonnet. Whatever, sue me. Whatever, it is what it is. But I am gonna come with something from my heart right now because it's like a conversation that is avoided by everybody. And it takes one person to talk about it for everybody to start expressing their feelings about it. And I think that's kind of the way I want to talk about things on my channel, like situations that people are scared to talk about. For instance, abortions, miscarriages. Because what? We've all, women, we've all been there, done that. Okay. So, I guess this would be a story time. First story time, second video. I'm going to see if I can get a share or a view. I was 18, Christmas 2004. Since I'm only 32 now. Did what it did, boom, boom, bam. 2, 3 weeks later, what happens? I find out I'm pregnant. And the guy that I got pregnant by, he was like, oh no, I have a baby somewhere else on the way. So you need to get rid of it. At first I was like, no, I'm going to keep it. 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 And you know, at the time with me being 18 and peer pressure, and then me sit back and I started thinking about, man, if I go ahead and do it, it's paid for. I ain't got to worry about no kids. I'm fresh out of high school. What can I do with a child? I did it. I did it like a dummy. You know, my mama had sent me a letter. Well, she didn't send me a letter, but she had wrote me a letter that was, I think, the day before I got it done. And she put it up under my pillow. Pause. Wait. One line I can remember in that letter that she said, if you do it, that blood will be on your hands. It still ring back in my head now to this day. But I did it anyways. Being selfish. And what is it? 2018 now. What I would have had a 14-year-old. And you know when you do stupid stuff like that, it always come back. And it's one of those things that always bites you in the ass. So my thing is, think before you act. I was just watching this one girl's video. She was 15 and pregnant. She didn't want to tell her mom. I was 18 and pregnant and didn't want to tell my mom. You always want to make your mama happy and proud. You always want to do better. And so, by me doing that, you know, it always, even now, still to this day. Because like I said, that was in 2004. It always plays back in your head like, hey, I could have always did something different. I could have made a different decision, like the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, maybe. But it's always gonna be a murder on your hands. So like now, for instance, what I see, like the people protesting at the abortion clinics, and what I'm gonna have a sign: honk if you love babies. Beep 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 beep. I honk for them kids, man, because that is some treacherous stuff to go through. Because me going through that whole abortion situation, I can remember it's days in my life that I do not remember, but that is one particular day I remember. I remember going in there. I remember them giving me the medicine. I even woke up on the table while they was doing the procedure. It was horrible. It was the worst day of my life. And me personally, I don't respect anybody that does that. I can't even go on file and say that. But I look at people totally different that decide to have abortions. Because here's my thing. We all are grown. And we make these decisions to lay down. Everybody, my nose is running. But we all grown, we lay down. So when you make grown people decisions like that, you should be able to take the consequences that come down with it. Bing, bang, boom. You lay, you pay. So, if you gonna lay down and decide to, sit there and, hey, I'm gonna sit up here and have unprotected sex at whatever age it may be. Ain't no need to sit up there and run to the abortion clinic for what? That child did not ask to be put here. That is a blessing from God. Because at the end of the day, you can get rid of that one child that you were supposed to have. And then years later, whenever you do decide to have a child, you won't be able to have one. And so then you'll be sitting there looking at abortion, then miscarriage. And then it's going to mess with your mental. But sometimes you got to be stronger than that. So, my next video, because I'm the one that made that decision to lay there and let them mess my body up. I think they did. But my next one is going to be miscarriage experiences. And I'm going to talk about stuff because people don't want to talk about it. There's things that y'all don't want to talk about. I didn't want to talk about it for the longest. And it kept me angry, mad, doing stuff that I didn't need to do. But talking about it and hearing about other people go through it, it helps you. Remember that. Because what you're going through is somebody going through something worse than you. So, till next time.